Hey everybody, we are live. Me and Dustin. It's
We're
Friday night.
we, we're here.
Yeah, we're barely. I'm waiting for
We're late, but we're here. Hello.
Instantly. Exactly. I'm gonna smoke real quick. All right. Instagram is on Seeking Sister Wife. So this is Seeking Sister Wife with Dustin and I. Well,
Mhm.
maybe I should be here soon. I did tell her. I think I told her we were doing one tonight. But this is Seeking Sister Wife, and oh my god, this show is why. Like, okay,
This show is crazy. This show is
yes, I'm
the the,
intrigued by the
the,
one couple,
uh,
by the pregnant girl. Like I am shy. I'm like intrigued by them. Like I'm like I. They make me want to
the
watch more.
pregnant couple. Who's the pregnant couple? Which one's
I
that?
think her name's Ashley, the one
Oh,
who's the.
Ashley. I forgot about Ashley. I didn't know she was pregnant.
Mm, yes, Ashley and Shane. Remember she went on a date with the girl and kissed her.
Oh, I remember her now. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
Like it's crazy because I'm like, oh my god, this isn't for him. It's for her. Like wow.
Hmm.
I mean, where's everybody at? I told everybody we're going live. All right, but
Hmm.
so yeah, I mean, so who do you want to talk about first?
I wanna give a couple shout outs if I could before we start. Is that
Yeah, go
possible?
ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Erin because she messaged me because she's having an emotional day. So, uh,
Oh,
everybody everybody pray for Erin.
Erin
Uh,
is.
yeah, she said
Why?
she's
What
having
happened?
she said she's having an emotional day. So
Oh,
we're gonna pray for
yeah,
Erin
Erin. I get it.
and I hope that she gets feeling better. I,
Me
I let her
too.
know that I'm always here for her and I love her very much. So I hope she gets feeling better soon and we're gonna lift her up like we always do. And I'm also gonna give a shout out to Jonathan
Yeah,
Speaks.
where's Jonathan? I sent
We're,
him a thing. Is everything all right?
yeah, everything's all right. I'm also gonna give a shout out to Jonathan Speaks because I made my you know that I have scoliosis, Krista. So
Mm-hmm.
I announced it to my rest of my team
Oh, you
last
did?
night. Yeah, I announced it to the rest of my team last night,
I didn't
I
know.
yeah I appreciate all the love and support about the announcement that I made on Jonathan Speaks live,
Oh, I
and
love that.
I love you, Jonathan, very much.
That's awesome, Dustin. I didn't know that. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't tell your business, whatever we talk about, but like, I didn't know that they didn't know it. Like, that's awesome. I love. There's so much. I know. Like, whenever, like, I was sitting here thinking, like, I wouldn't. I was earlier. I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel mentally okay. And then I was like, if Dustin tells me he wants to do it, like, it just pushed me to want to do it. You know what I mean? Even though, like, I'm just sitting here, like, feeling like,
Kirsty, you know that I'm always gonna be here for the whole team. So yeah, I'm always gonna be here for you. I'm gonna be here for Jonathan. I'm gonna be here for Aaron. I'm gonna be here for Regina and somebody else. So I'm gonna be here no matter what. So
I kind of feel like a
I'm gonna be here to lift you up. So it doesn't really it don't bother me. I know that you're not having a very good day, so I'm gonna try to lift you up as much as I can.
thank you. I mean, talking about this joke of a show is gonna. I mean, not. I don't want to say that because I think that Ashley and Shane are like cool. Like I'm like, so wait a minute. She's pregnant. This chick is meeting her for the first time and knows that she's married, and
Mhm.
she doesn't care. And they hook up at the end of the date. Like wow.
Yeah.
But so you want me to talk about that? Like, I want me to tell the story that I can remember with them too, because I know we got
Uh,
to save Danielle and Danielle to the end.
okay, we can do. Okay, go ahead and start with them. I'm gonna start. Okay, go ahead and start with them, please.
So Ashley and Shane, right?
Yeah.
So apparently they've been. I think they said so. Are Ashley and Shane? She's pregnant. He is not the one seeking a sister wife. She is. I don't think he sleeps with the girl. I definitely know she does because they hooked up. But I guess like so they meet this girl and like I don't know. There's a backstory to something with a girl named Sarah. I think I tried to watch the other episodes, like 2, 3, and 4, but it was like I was running out of time. And
So was I. I only watched. I didn't make it. I didn't make it through the whole episode because I made it through most of it, but I didn't make it through the whole thing. So, um,
right, yeah.
you know.
So I was like, because like let me get like a little bit of a backstory. But then I was like, I got so intrigued by like stuck on the fact that it's her. that was like it's in, that wants to have a like I always feel like so like, on the polygamy with seeking sister wife, that to
Hmm.
me obviously started out as like what they really did with like they were following religion, so it wasn't as
Yeah.
mainstream. But I feel like these couples are it's new. It's just like I don't get it. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if you're into girls and guys, but like I guess to date somebody who's pregnant and having a baby, like I don't know. I don't understand what's happening, Dustin. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on this? I'm sorry.
Well, my thoughts are this is for one, this is crazy. First, it's very, 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 very crazy to me.
I had
This
to go.
whole
Mm-hmm.
this whole show has been since season one to now.
Yes.
This whole show has been a train wreck. Uh, with all
There's
the
been a
with
lot of fucking bad shit that's come out of the show.
with
I mean,
all the with all the couples that TLC has picked for this show
mm-hmm,
every season,
mm-hmm.
you can definitely
And
tell
he's
that
taking them
TLC
back.
loves the drama
God, look at
with
this freaking paper.
their reality shows.
I know
Um, because they are picking the worst of the couples
they are
for
likes and clicks of views. I guess.
for they are picking the worst of the couples for Sinking Sister Wives. Uh,
Yes.
every season they get worse and worse and worse. And there's one couple. I think it was last season. I don't know if you watched last season, Christian, but
No.
but there was one couple that got arrested for it. That got arrested,
What?
and he got fired from TLC. Uh, yeah, and he got fired from
We don't,
TLC, and they
we don't
TLC.
do
Of course,
that shit.
TLC has a policy. They don't put up with that kind of stuff. For like
No,
they're
they
not like.
don't.
Hmm. Well,
Not like
they
Bravo.
he got fired for that. So, yeah,
Wow.
they're really picking these couples out, and these couples are only going to get worse.
I
Um,
know.
that's what. And then I want to mention about
Yeah.
Sweaty and whatever you call
Yeah. Well, we should
Garrett.
save them to the last. We should save to talk about them
Okay, so I'll save them for last. But
because literally we have a lot to talk about with them. A lot. So
okay,
like that's why I was like I couldn't really get into the other couples because I could not wait to talk about Sweaty,
yeah,
and that's what we call Garrick.
yeah.
And this loser joke of a fucking husband has been on this show for the entire
Since
time
season one. Hmm.
since season one. Now this is the specs. Right, well, wait. So wait. Let's get through. Is there one other couple we have to talk about? The couple that's been looking for like 20 years or something.
20 years. Which
Yeah,
one? Which
that
one's
like
that?
I
Uh,
forget their names, but anyway.
I
So
can't. I
she,
can't remember the name. But I know who you're talking about. But
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, honestly,
And I want to say something about the baby that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Christus and something about. I don't think that is she pregnant now?
Yeah, well, not any. I mean, in the show, she is.
All right, she's already had the baby then,
She's
right?
had it by now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Well,
But like,
I
we don't
think that
know.
I think the what?
Like, we don't know like if they're together though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know,
We'll
but
have to see.
I think that this one couple that I'm talking about now, I think
Hmm.
they took it way too fast.
Yeah,
For her to be together with him and then on the show be pregnant already.
pregnant, about to have the baby. She's about to give birth.
She's already okay.
Well, in the show, on the show, she is. I mean, sure,
Yeah,
by now
yeah.
in real time, she's giving birth, but in the show right now, she
I
is
can't.
dating.
I just can't believe. Like I said, I can't believe these couples because they don't they don't know how to take time. They don't know how to
Well, she's
uh
pregnant, Dustin. I
do
mean,
what?
like you're she's pregnant. What do you? I mean,
No,
you
I
just
mean
don't
I
wait
know she's
when
pregnant.
you're pregnant. You
I
just
know
don't.
she's pregnant, Krista. But what I'm trying to say something right quick.
I know.
What I'm trying to come out and say, and it's hard for me to say this, is
Hmm.
they don't know how to. These people they get together and they want to make it. They want to make the fast. Uh, because to me, Christian, and it
Hmm.
might be different for you and the other people, but for me. when you get pregnant with somebody, you are tied to that person for the rest of your life.
Oh God, yes, yeah, and they're married, by the way.
I know
That's
they're I
that
know
person.
they're married. I know they're married, but what I'm saying
Mhm.
is what I'm trying to say is something is because when you have a kid, that changes your whole
Yeah,
perspective
I
on
know. That's why I don't have one.
that changes your whole perspective on marriage, and that can take your marriage all the way
Yeah,
down. That can take your marriage all the way down to a divorce.
I know.
And I can't believe these people on the show. She's already had a baby,
Yeah,
on
they
the
have
show.
a 4-year-old, and she's about to give birth again, going on dates.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe this because uh, I just feel like she's went way too fast about that.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact that he's okay with it, like he's the one he's not into this at all. Like
No, he's
this,
not in it with it, but he's
no.
doing it for her. He's doing it for her.
Yes, and that's the thing. Like it's like, but okay. So when I'm watching her on the date, though, she actually looks like this. Her and this girl look like they've been friends for a long time. Like they actually did have real chemistry, and I know it's weird to say, but like they look like each other. They have each other's same vibe. They, like she didn't care if she was pregnant, and like she said, I'm looking for a couple to date, or I guess marry. I don't know. She's already open to meeting the husband, which is like I guess you have to meet him before you get the pootie thing. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
guess like she's willing to like move in with him. I don't know, but anyway, for what the situation is, they
Uh-huh.
actually seem like they get along. Like they seem like they actually could work. I
So,
just I don't know. I felt like that about Danielle and Nick though, but now we see that like
well, Danielle and Nick is on thin ice.
I think
They're not going to make it. I just feel like they're like the Danielle. She's already left once. She
I don't
came
think she
back.
got rid of her apartment.
She came back a couple days later,
Hmm.
but she's not going to be.
She's not
Uh,
staying.
she's not staying. She's doing this for the show. She's not staying with them
You're
people.
right, Dustin. You're right. You're right. That's probably why she came back because they were filming.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing, though. He
Uh-huh,
doesn't work. So this is Nick who does not work. He's been with April for 25 years. They were together in high school.
uh-huh.
They added a sister wife about 15 years ago named Jennifer. They've been
Yeah.
together all this time, making it work. They have one big bed. They want to add two more wives. Did they meet Danielle last year? She's 21. Or maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. It's been a year or two.
They met Danielle 2 years ago.
2 years ago. She's only
But
21.
but
She's never
but
been
he
in a
want
relationship. Huh?
he wants to expand, and she don't want to support that.
Well, that's the thing. She's only 21 or 22 years old. She's never been in a relationship. She jumped into this with two other women. I don't, and I agree. I wouldn't, she fit pretty well with them. What are the chances of it happening again? But I do,
There ain't a very high chance, Krista, because a person like her only comes around once or
I
twice.
know she's pretty special.
Yeah.
I just I don't know what her attraction to them is. They have this glow up, I've noticed since last time. They
Hmm.
all have this heavy makeup and hair, and I don't know. It just they look kind of weird, and it's like I don't think they're doing this for. Like, I could definitely tell they're doing this for money, but they have to have
Yeah.
some thing
Let me
going.
let me tell you, Krista,
Yeah.
this couple has been on the season for
Yep.
like 2 or 3 seasons, so you know they're doing this for money because
But what do they do otherwise? I mean, I know the one April, the one he's been married to for so long, she has a real good job. Like she's
well,
like the main breadwinner, but he doesn't work. He's the
he
stay
don't
home.
work. No, he just they want to stay on this show because they pay they
But I
pay
wonder,
you to be on. You know,
yeah, but I mean,
that's
like,
his
what did they come back?
income basically. And
What if
I
they
can
come
tell
back?
you from experience, Krista.
What
Uh,
you want to show?
no, not from experience, but I can tell you I've seen this
Yeah, but listen though, listen,
I've seen couples leave the show
yeah,
and don't come back.
like
Well,
Dimitri and them, like he was ended up homeless. Remember Dimitri?
yeah,
He's homeless. Like, did he end up homeless and shit?
Dimitri. Oh, from 90 Day Fiance.
No, Dimitri from This Seeking Sister Wife. Remember he had a
Oh, I remember Dimitri. He's
yeah,
homeless now.
yes. After that wedding and everything,
Yeah,
the
I heard
second
about
chick.
that one. I
Yeah,
heard
yeah, yeah.
about that one.
But see,
I remember.
Danielle,
Yeah, I
it's
remember her now.
weird
Hmm.
that like Jennifer and April are okay with this dude not working. He's 5 foot tall. I swear he must have a big you know what, because that's the only reason I could see why these women would stay and be okay with him not working. Because it's not like they've been in this show forever. They've been together for over 25 years. So something is keeping the first two from not leaving him. So they must have some kind of scam going on when they because they marry each other.
Yeah,
So I'm
I under I forgot about Dimitri all of a sudden, but when you said Dimitri, I
yeah,
thought you
he
were
was a
talking about.
dick too. Like I just feel like I can't believe okay. I feel like Nick's a good guy. We got
Uh,
Nick. He's just a little
yeah,
off. A little weird to me that he's the ringleader of this weird happy thing. So we can just move on because they're okay. I just Danielle got her an apartment and I feel like she did that behind their back. She doesn't want to be there. Like
nope.
she tried to leave and
Like I
like
told you, Krista, she's doing it for the money.
well listen, she but like the money's not going to be there forever. So this is a forever thing when you involve your kids. Like it
But
only
don't
means
you think? Wait a minute, Krista.
mm,
I'm a I'm a big TLC fan.
yeah.
I watch almost everything on there
Mhm.
except for one show, and I see this show lasting several seasons.
I know, but
This
Dustin,
show,
it almost didn't though. It almost didn't come back.
what? I didn't know that.
But like I just think that because the pandemic happened, so I didn't know if
Oh,
it was remember, and then the
I
Davises
didn't
were
know.
on before the pandemic, and so were the Merrifields.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I forgot about but TLC
I
is not
know,
going.
but this isn't TLC though. Think about
Oh,
it. This is a weird show. This is one of the. I mean, I think it's coming back, but that's no guarantee that they will be asked to come back. You
no,
know,
I don't
because
think
they
they're
have
going
to
to
figure
leave.
something
I don't
else
think they're
out.
going.
Oh yeah, she's definitely leaving. Not because I don't think really money really has nothing. Like I just feel like she wants to be free. She doesn't want to be in a relationship, and I don't think that she feels comfortable in front of April and
So
Jennifer.
you think if okay, so wait a minute,
Yeah.
Krista. So you think if Danielle leaves,
Mm-hmm.
you don't think they're going to be back on the
But
show?
no, they could be back on the show, but it's not guaranteed though. I'm just
Hmm.
saying you have to think about your future forever. You can't just guarantee the show's going to be there. So like when you have kids and you add the family, like somebody to your family and you introduce your kids to them, you're sick
Yeah,
in the head. Like look at the married like why did Danielle and Garrick bring their kids to meet that chick they've never met before? Like
yeah.
what are you doing?
I see what you mean. I just didn't catch that part.
But
But
that's the thing. Like you got to remember, like just because of the show, like this show doesn't, you know, we've already lost 3 other couples that we're not going to see. You know what I mean? Like so, think about it. The one other couple that was like living in separate houses, I forget their name, but they were very like real plain Janes. They were on before. They're not back.
oh,
Dimitri, his
you
life fell apart. They're not back. Think about it. Like they depended on that money. Dimitri's family did, and he got effed because he's a liar. Like
mm,
he had so much money. Like remember they moved to Cal. Like I'm saying, these people count on the show, and it's not normal. Like you can't
I don't
count on the show.
I don't
You got to
remember
take it
that.
seriously, regardless. It's your life. It's not just the show. Only films for like what 6 weeks or something out of the year.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm just saying. But I think she's too young. I think that she doesn't want the other women to. I don't think she feels comfortable talking about her feelings in front of the other women. Danielle, I'm talking
yeah.
about. You know, I think that Nick knows that, and I think he needs to chill with adding other wives because I don't think he's going to find anybody that's going to put up with him not working. Like, I really don't. I think part of Danielle's problem is that she feels like, what is she there? I don't know. I just don't get it.
So
That
you
she,
don't okay,
huh?
so you don't feel like because apparently we're not on the same wave tonight.
Well, no, like
So
she's not going to stay just because
so
of the money because it's not going to last forever.
okay. So you
Like,
don't feel like so so you think that if this season ends
mhm,
and if they film another season,
they
you don't
might.
you don't think okay, so if TLC brings the show back in general, which I can almost bet you they do,
Yeah, but it's like what, 1 or 2 more seasons with them on it. It's not guaranteed, is what I'm saying. So you can't
Oh,
just
okay.
base your future on maybe TLC is going to invite us back next year. It's a maybe. It's not a definite. Yeah, the show might come back, but that's not guaranteed. This family is going to be asked to come back. They might get sick of looking at this. Yeah, we might like look at us. I'm like thinking, what is going on here? Like, I know that there must be a reason that Jennifer and April stay because they've been there for over 20 years. Like, but Danielle is 22 years old. I'm saying.
What about
Hmm.
now? There's a couple that I don't want to see back next
Oh God.
season.
Oh God, I know the Mary Fields.
I don't want to. I don't want to see the Merrifields back next
Oh,
season.
he's the fucking worst.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't.
He
But
is,
I've been seeing the Merrifields since season one,
yeah, me too.
and I feel like that they can take them off of the show. I don't want to see them back next season.
Danielle needs therapy. The fact that Garrett does not give a fuck that she is not ready for this, it is obvious. She
Well,
did not want
why
this
is he? The
because he doesn't care about her, Dustin.
I
He
know,
doesn't care
I know.
less.
But what
And
I
he makes it so obvious to her. And I don't know why this girl is so fucking stupid. She has to watch the show back year after year and see how ignorant he talks about her.
I know, but
Horrible.
what I'm trying to picture in my head, Krista, tonight is why is she putting up with it?
Don't
She
know. I think she's afraid to leave because of money. He makes apparently he built that 9-bedroom house that they're living
yeah,
in hopes they'll have lives.
but he owns
I know that. I know, but that's the thing. That's why I think she's afraid to leave him because she has it made with him. And I
yeah.
also think that she's in love with this dumb. And I think that she doesn't believe. I think she knows because when it comes down to these women and her talking, both Roberta and this chick Natasha both have picked up on the fact that Danielle doesn't want them there, and Garrett
Yeah, I
is,
know.
and they know it. So I know that Danielle fucking just guarantee. I think she hopes that when they meet these women, that the women are not stupid enough to actually do this. Because I do believe she's afraid to. I don't know. Did you see what she was saying? She's fucking crying to
I
this girl,
know. I seen
and
that
he's
scene.
walking up on them and like, what's going on? What's going on? Don't listen to her. She has to deal with it. Like basically telling the other girl that
Well,
my wife has to deal with it
he went into it way too fast with the other girl.
because he's a piece of shit and he only wants to sleep with somebody else. He doesn't care about Danielle. Remember what he did with Roberta? I
I
don't think you
know.
remember what he did
I
when they got to
remember.
the plane. He
I
snuck,
remember that they
he
went.
snuck in the bathroom.
He went in the other country. He went
Yes.
in the other country and he stayed in the other country for a long time.
No. I'm talking about Liz. The first season we saw Roberta. As soon as him and Roberta got off the plane, they snuck and did a quickie behind Danielle's back.
Oh, I didn't see.
Like, what the fuck?
I
Like,
don't remember that part.
all of the other fucking couples care what their other what the wives think. This is
I
the
know.
only fucking piece of shit that uses God as an excuse to do what he's doing.
Mhm.
He's like, God,
Well. God can't be. God shouldn't be using this
well,
excuse
thank
because
God the girl's smart enough to go, well, God wouldn't want her sad like this because Danielle's crying her fucking eyes out. She does not want him to ask her to marry him.
I know.
And he doesn't care. The point is, he tried to divorce her once. It didn't work. He thought of a reason. He thought of a way that he could get out of being married to Danielle. And he said, let's add a sister wife. I swear he came up with this after Danielle wouldn't divorce him. He did not want to be with her anymore. They have 2 kids. So then I'm sure he pulls the sister wife bullshit and talks her into it. And then when they actually go to do it, Roberta's not stupid. They meet this chick, Roberta. He
I
literally
know.
lies through his
I
teeth with
know.
her. Huh?
I said I know. I know
But
what you're
like,
talking
I'm
about.
telling them, though. I'm telling our audience, like, the backstory.
Oh,
And how much of a piece of shit he is. I'm just saying, I'm telling everybody else, like, this is why that he should not, he literally needs to,
and
like,
this is why he should be asked back next season.
well, Danielle needs, this is what needs to happen. Danielle needs to meet a chick. Like, I thought that when they met that other chick last season, the one that ended up not working out, the tall black girl, I forget her name. I really thought that her and Danielle came up with a plan to be together and to leave him out. I thought that was what was going to happen. And I was really proud of Danielle. I was like, oh my God, they're going to screw him over. And they're going to like be together and screw him over. But then it didn't happen. The girl didn't want to be with him. But I just don't, he goes for women in different countries because I don't think anybody in America would go near Sweaty over there, I call him. He's just a disgusting human he's a disgusting he's a waste of a human. He's a waste of a husband. I
Yeah.
can't believe he would bring his kids to this freaking country where he's never met this chick before. He wants to fucking get engaged, and he only brings his kids because Danielle says it's a family, like the family has to get to know her. And then when Danielle is crying about the shit that when Danielle's crying, and it looks like she's crying about Roberta, and she's
Mm-hmm.
scared to fall in love with this chick because the same. She was not crying because Roberta left. She was crying because she was happy that Roberta wasn't coming. And she's crying because she doesn't want this to happen. And she's trying to act in front of Garrett like, I'm crying because I'm scared that she's going to fall in love with us and she's going to leave us. Like, oh my God, Roberta hurt us so bad. Roberta didn't hurt you, bitch. You didn't want your fucking Roberta around. You did not want Roberta with your husband. Just admit to it.
I
Like,
know.
it's ridiculous. I know you know, but everybody else doesn't. They need
Yeah.
to watch how stupid and ridiculous this guy is. The fact that he does not let them in the same room together, he keeps talking about, and this is what he calls them. I can't do when he does this. Sister. Go hang out with
Oh, I
sister.
can't stand that word. I
Oh
can't
my God. I
when
said, like, what are we doing? I remember
when
he used
he
to call
when
what?
when he used to call that her sister.
Yes.
I can't stand that.
He's
Oh,
so weird. And he calls it, and then he was saying last when it was Roberta and Danielle, big wife and small wife.
oh my God! I didn't.
With that,
Oh.
he's like, Danielle's my big wife and Roberta's my small wife. Oh my God. I can't this fucking I want to punch him in his face. Like I need him to read my like I can't believe how stupid and manipulative and conniving. And I don't know how her family can't watch this shit back and be like, this fucking dude don't care about what my daughter. Like they are all Danielle's family. Like his family, I don't know, don't talk to him at all. But her family talks to them, and it's like her brother and his brother's wife, and they know that Danielle doesn't want this to happen, but they take her word for it because
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he's a fucking millionaire. I guess he makes like I don't know. He has a construction company, so I know he makes money. But like still, like find a way to fucking get him for like I don't know. She can't get him for cheating because they're divorced. He talked him. He talked Danielle into divorcing him again to actually divorcing him so he can marry small wife
Yeah.
sister. He just it blows my mind and like I don't know why everybody doesn't just everybody around her just doesn't take her and go get the fuck away from this fucking piece of shit. Find a way to take half his money because you have kids with him and he put you through emotional hell. The fact that she cries every fucking time that they're on camera and this other chick's in the room, it's like, hello, this chick doesn't, and in every, and the girls pick up on it. The girls know. They literally, the girl kept saying, remember with the translation app, are you sure you're not doing this for Garrick? Are you sure you like? She's like, you shouldn't be sad. Like, thank God somebody here has a fucking brain. Thank God one of them has a goddamn brain and some fucking sense because it's obvious that this is not going to work.
Nope.
Like, there's no way that this chick should take her whole entire life away from her family and go move with this fucking sweaty scumbag who's like doesn't care what his wife say, his ex-wife. Call her his ex-wife because they're not married. And the fact that Danielle sits there and goes, oh my God, he lied to me about the fucking app that he was looking at, some girl app. It's like, oh my God, Danielle, did you really think he cared? He's not going to delete the app because you want him to, but of course he's going to delete it when
He
you
doesn't
talk.
care. He doesn't care.
Hey, do you guys watch? I don't know who this is, but do you watch Sister Lives? We're talking about seeking sister wife. I can't even deal. I can't deal with the fact that we have like a couple that keeps coming back and they make no fucking sense. I don't understand why we have to keep literally watching Danielle cry about sister and him trying to sneak off and sleep with these people. It just, I can't, I don't understand him. I don't, if he wants to marry somebody else, just divorce Danielle. You are divorced to her. Just leave. Just leave. You know what I mean? Like, just leave or leave him or leave her. It's,
Leave him already and get it over with.
I don't understand. And then we have to look at like, and then, oh my God, the glow up with the Davises. And they're living, I mean, they're like, they're moving on up, I guess, because yeah, I don't, they had a kid, like Danielle, the one, Jennifer had a child. So it's like,
Yeah.
what are they going to raise each other? I don't know. This is weird. It's just, yeah, obviously they're doing this to get the money for the show. But in real life, like, you guys have to, oh my God, I think my Wi Fi is going out.
Your Wi-Fi's going out.
I can see it. It's not, no, it might be good. Anyway, in real life, these people have to like really like, I don't know if their kids are taking this seriously. I mean, I guess they are. I mean, I have to look up. I want to look it up and see if Danielle's left. I kind of want a spoiler alert because I feel like the fact that Garrett got caught on that app is like just an excuse for both women to be like, screw you, we're ruining your fucking fun. Because all
Yeah.
he cares about is his fun being ruined, Garrett. He's like, I'm getting attacked by both women. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Caught him on the dating app, and they're both yelling at him. And he's like, I don't care about this. He's like, I'm trying to. He's like, they're both yelling at me. Yeah, no shit, you sweaty piece of poop. He's like, you sweaty
I
piece
can't. I
of.
gotta laugh with it. I can't. I can't.
Like, who in the world? Who wants to marry this piece of shit? Besides Danielle, I can't. I just can't. Like, I just don't. I can't believe that she's still on the show. Like, the only other show that makes me this mad is Love After Lockup. Like,
Oh,
Love After Lockup makes me crazy.
I
Like,
can't wait for that.
oh, like I know I missed a season. I'm like kind of interested in like
you and
checking
I,
out.
are, you and I are still recapping it, right?
Yeah, like I want to see if the chick from Jersey, the male chick, and the guy that
Oh,
just got out of jail, the one that was like her high school like crush.
yeah.
Oh my god, I forget it. I don't know, but like Seeking Sister,
It starts on it April 15th, don't it?
I have no idea. I'm so lost because look, right now there are no Housewives shows. We went from 4 Housewife franchises on to none. So like I'm so like we have so many shows, like you know what I mean? Like I was used to doing Housewives 3 days a week, that now I'm like able to, like I guess I can concentrate. Like I love the summer houses right now. Like I love both summer houses and Martha's Vineyard. Did you see it? Because I did it earlier. I recapped it earlier. You were there, right?
I was there, yeah.
Did you watch it?
I watched Martha's Vineyard, yeah.
It was so freaking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you know what Jonathan told me last night?
What?
He told me there's only going to be 8 episodes.
Yeah, I know. I know. I found out too. Only, oh my god. Well, Jonathan needs to recap it with me and you. He should
Uh,
see this Jonathan if he can come. Like, do you think he's available during the day or no?
I think I contacted him and asked him.
It's what
But
he'll like recap it with us on Fridays because I all right. So the thing is, I didn't watch last season, so everybody kept telling me I have to get caught. I should watch it to see Silas and Jasmine's relationship.
yeah, I didn't know. I thought there would be like more episodes than that, but
I'm
he told me last night that there was
no,
only 8 episodes. So,
that's crazy. Do you know how many? There's like 18 of Beverly Hills.
well, there's 20. I thought there was 24. Like 20,
Oh my
20,
god, maybe there is with the
20.
reunion. Maybe with the reunion, yeah.
There was. I thought there was 24 episodes left, or I mean 24 episodes this season. But I don't know.
No, like I mean, like Jersey's about 18 episodes plus the reunion. Um, I
Well,
think like
I think the Real Housewives are going to be in a. I think they're going to be in a shaking shaking up
yeah,
because they're getting they're recasting some of the
yeah.
shows. So I think they're going to be in a shakeup. Um, they've already some people are already left Real Housewives of yeah. So
I mean, yeah, we said this earlier. Like, it's Miami. The only one I'm really excited about is Miami.
yeah.
That's over. But like, I'm not looking forward to Atlanta. I feel like Portia is a Hail Mary, just like Tamra it was a Hail Mary. Like it's a failing franchise.
Hmm.
They had to do something, so they got
If
Portia.
you ask me, Kirsten, I'm not trying to be. I love Bravo,
Mm-hmm.
but Bravo has just went downhill. Um,
I mean,
they I with 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 the Real Housewives shows they have went downhill.
well, they ruined Salt Lake because they did
Um,
get rid of Monica.
yeah,
So they actually had somebody who came with her own bag of shit, and she didn't need to start any storylines with anybody else. We didn't have to have any toxic relationships to make her relevant, and they fucking screwed that up with stupid Heather. I am not watching Heather. I'm not going to watch. This is the thing. I'm now not going to watch Jersey. I'm not going to. I refuse to watch the bullshit and the lies.
well, yeah,
I live it. So
I give you full permission to not cover Jersey. You know why? Because you live in Jersey. So
yeah, I live here and they fucking deal with these pieces of shit a lot. And I don't like dealing with them anymore. 6 degrees.
you live in Jersey,
I
so
would
you're trying
rather
to
fucking
cover
not. I don't even leave my house because I know that it's all bullshit and I know they're all fucking liars. And I know that nobody really likes each other. So let's just stop faking it. And I'm allergic to seafood all of a sudden. So, you know,
it.
got my allergic
I
to seafood.
just don't. I feel
Do
like
you see how activated, how upset I get?
um when
It
uh
annoys me. And I'm like literally trying not to read the fucking toxic, real stupid comments on all these social media sites about Teresa fans and Melissa fans, and I'm so lost and I don't know what's happening. But all I know
there's
is
a show that I
bad.
want to see on that I want to see on Bravo that
What?
don't have to come back, and I want them to move to the valley.
Oh gosh, I do too.
I want them to move to the valley. I don't want to see Vanderpump Rules. Whoever's on Vanderpump Rules, I want them to
Yeah.
move to the valley. Um,
Listen, okay. Can we talk about Vanderpump now, real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
Fucking Sheena. She looked like she's the fucking one who looked like a goddamn crackhead the night that she is attacking Joe. This episode, Sheena disgusted me. Joe doesn't deserve that. Like, she bullied Joe with doing the hat thing, and then the way she treated her afterwards, like, Sheena, you look like a fucking crack. First of all, she looks super skinny. I don't know why Sheena wants to look like she's 10 years old. Did you notice her outfits?
Yeah,
Her
she looks. Oh my god,
what the
she
fuck
can look
is
better than that.
happening? What, like, what? Why are you talking like her? Okay, she started to drink again at this event,
She
and
did.
I'm
Yeah, she
like,
did drink. I seen it.
oh my god, she was bullying Joe so bad, and Joe was crying. Poor Joe is. I don't know what's happening with her. I'm the first to say she's a weird person. She's very
Yeah.
strange. She doesn't do herself any favors. She looked very unshowered when she walked in with her braids. She did look very pretty without her hat on, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow between that and like her leaving, her hair got all messy. She had different clothes on. She was crying, shaking, holding her ears. I was confused on why. I then they were making it worse on her. The girls were like bullying her so badly. First, Sheena was going after her with her, taking her hat off her head, and like Joe's like, no, please give me my hat, like, and jumping over people. Like Sheena's like, no, 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 and I would have punched Sheena right in the fucking face. Like, what are you doing, lady? Like you are going to get a restraining order from somebody if you act like this. Now I fully believe that she punched Raquel.
I
The,
do
the,
too. I do
the
too.
way she
Yeah.
was
She
acting with
she
Joe,
acts like she acts like she
she
acts like she's crazy or something. But
she's like, I hate Joe. You don't remember Joe's the one who was with Raquel, blah, 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 blah. You're forgiving Sandoval, but you're mad at Joe still? You make no sense, Sheena. You make no fucking sense. You're
mm,
willing to forgive Sandoval for Scandoval, but you're not going to forgive Joe for just being a wingman.
yeah,
I'm sorry, you're so confused. You're confusing me. And then when Ariana shows up, she was being mean to her too.
yeah.
It just was not fair. And they were all laughing. And then I think even the guys, even Brock told Sheena to chill out
Mm-hmm.
because, like, at one point you saw Joe sitting in the corner, all the guys were on her, and like she's shaking and they're like still laughing at her. And I'm like, oh my God, it was fucking Katie, you fucking bully. Sheena looks like she's 12. I don't know what her deal is. I don't know what's happening with her. If I ever have to hear her say to Sandoval, what do you feel about me? How do you feel about me? Is it for the show? It's like, oh my God, Sheena, shut the say this on camera. You look like a fool. This trail showing her because now it's her stupid outfit. I don't know what you're doing, Sheena. Why do you keep pulling your ponytails back? Like she's putting two ponytails in her hair, like two little side ponies, and like she looks like she got her new jaw, she got her like fucking jaw removed or chin removed. She had a chin put in, then got it removed, and like her face looks so skinny and crackheadish, and like she's calling Joe a crackhead, and Sheena, I should really pull up the scene. You look straight crackhead. Just look at the last 5 minutes of fucking Vanderpump Rules, and the fact that they're all. And first of all, Sheena hooking up with shorts, I don't give a shit. I don't. But Lala, what are you doing, Lala?
Mm-hmm.
Lala had the balls to go to Katie and go, yeah, a couple years ago,
Yeah.
13 years ago, not
Yeah.
a couple years
I'm gonna.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna send you something. I want you at the very end of the show. I want you to bring it up. So I'm gonna
Okay,
send you something real quick.
okay. On Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you something on Instagram. Just wait this minute here. I'm gonna find it.
Like, first of all, so anyway, Joe gets up and she runs away. She leaves because she hears them talking about her, crying, and she ends up in a room tour. And then I guess Brock felt bad and went after her. Sheena tried to go after her again, and Brock's like, knock it the fuck off. Basically told her to knock it the fuck off. Like, chill with the Joe shit. Like, she's like, I don't care. I don't care. She deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. Maybe she shouldn't wear a hat then. It's like, fuck off, Sheena. This is why Katie's gonna beat you up. Like, oh, she's like, oh, Tom Schwartz wanted me. No, he didn't. He's a slut. He's a makeout. He's a makeout slut. That's why she. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you, Christian.
Yeah, I don't know why Schwartz hooked up with her. I don't know why he tried to kiss her. I think that is so strange. I don't understand that. I don't know why he thinks that would happen. I wish he would say why.
I agree with you.
Um, why don't I have one here?
Let me know if you get this, Christian.
I don't think. Did you send it on Instagram?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
send it right now. Hold on just a
Oh, all
minute
right.
here.
I don't know. Like my stream didn't go through because there's nobody showing up to our thing. I don't know what's happening. It says that we're live, but I don't understand what's happening. I'm tired of like I put these links down.
StreamYard has been having major issues lately.
Oh, I heard it wasn't even going. I heard that we weren't even like that. Facebook wasn't picking it up. Like Facebook wasn't working. I'm
Did
not
you get
getting
my
it.
message? I sent you my link.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, at the very end if you can.
Yeah, I mean we can talk about it now because literally, like I'm just with Vanderpump. I'm just.
Yeah, Vanderpump Rules.
Oh,
This needs. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again.
mhm.
This is a very choppy season. It's not a very good.
No, it's very. You're right. It is choppy. Did you say
It
choppy?
the what?
Did you say it's a choppy season? Like they seem like they're
Yeah, I said it's a choppy season. It's not a
right,
very good.
right, right. Yeah.
It's not a very good season in my opinion. Which I wanted. I want all the couples to move instead of
Yes.
having. I want all the couples to move because I want them to move to the valley. The
Yes.
valley's better than this. I'll watch the valley
Yep.
any anytime over the net. I'll watch Vanderpump because we covered on here, but
Hmm.
I just I don't this is a very crappy season of Vanderpump Rules.
It is.
It's not bringing it for me,
Mm-mm.
not
No.
at all. It's
It,
just not. It's not bringing it. It's awful.
I agree. I agree. And I feel like we
They're
already knew.
wait. I feel like when they film these shows when they film this show, Christian, they wasted their film hours. They wasted all this time because what are they bringing?
I know. They're bringing us everything we already knew about. Like we already knew all this.
And I
We
don't know.
didn't realize what. Like I mean, Sheena looks really bad the way she was treating Joe.
I mean, I listened to Andy Cohen live on Sirius XM
Yeah.
radio news, and I feel like because he takes calls in there, and I felt like calling in there and to
He
say,
does.
yeah, he takes calls on this show.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he takes calls on this show, and I felt like calling in there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say, please don't bring it
Yeah,
back. I don't want it back.
I know.
I just feel like I don't want it back.
Yeah, I
Because he
agree.
has he has more power than what he thinks about. But whatever. I just feel like that they're wasting their time,
I know.
especially with this last season here.
Well,
Um, but
I have.
I don't want it back. I don't want to see it back again.
Well, I got bad news for you.
What?
I heard they got picked up for season 11 already or 12.
Holy! Oh my
Yes.
God!
Yep. And I feel like it's going to, but I really do feel like it's going to be one of those, like,
I don't want
like
to see it back, Chris. I don't want to see it back.
I know, but I wish it would. But I'm the valley's so good. I feel like it could. They all moved to the valley anyway, so I think they're going to. The next season's going to transition into the valley after that. I think you know what I mean.
What are you talking about? Like after the season is over?
Yeah, not this season. I think they're going to have one more season where they have everybody kind of showing how they all moved to the valley, and then they get pick up. They all get picked up on the valley.
Oh, so they all
Because
moved to. Wait a
well,
minute.
Sheena just did.
They
Sheena's
they
moved to the
they
valley.
moved to the valley.
Sheena already did, and so did Lala. They both just bought houses there. So it is going to happen, I believe. So I think that's what next season's about is them
So you
moving to the
think next
valley.
season? Do you, can I ask you? Can I? And
Yeah.
I want your honest opinion with it.
Mhm.
So you think next season is going to be the last?
Yeah, because I think it's going to transfer over to the valley, but I think they're going to bring in new Vanderpump people. I think they're trying to bring Dana Statham back. I think they might
So
be
you
trying to
think?
bring people back.
Wait a minute. So you
Mhm.
think is Bravo going to have two different shows? Or are they going to have?
Yeah, yeah, they're going to move the older people to Vanderpump or to the valley, like they already moved. Sheena and Lala have already bought houses there, already like just recently. So did what's her face, Ariana somewhat bought a house somewhere over in towards LA around that area. Um, Jax is already on it, but he's going to be. I think he's going to be out though. But I think they're going to keep like other blood at Vanderpump. Like you're going to have like new people.
Well,
Like I think
what about Teresa? Will she still be there?
Kristen, she's already there. Well, she's already there.
Oh, she's already there.
I don't think she's going to pick. I don't think Kristen. Well, they're going to have Kristen back. I don't think they're going to get rid of her.
No, I'm not talking about Kristen. I'm talking about Teresa. Do you think Teresa Vanderpump? Do you think she'll be there?
Oh, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa. I'm sorry, Lisa Vanderpump. I
Well,
said
I mean, she runs Vanderpump Rules, so yeah, if she's going to do Vanderpump Rules, she's going to have new people. I think. I feel
Oh,
like it might be
okay.
James and Allie, and like maybe some of like maybe Allie's sister. I think they're going to shake. They're going to make Vanderpump the younger kids, like Allie and like maybe her friends. And I think that I know Sheena and Lala have already moved to the Valley, so they're probably going to do a transition season next year, and then they're going to
Oh,
have the Valley, and then they're going to start Vanderpump over again.
I'm just so good. I am so done
Yeah, but
with.
that's what we wanted, though. That's what we wanted, though. We wanted a new cast, right?
Yeah, we wanted a new cast, but I wanted. See, I wanted the whole show just to move
Well, I mean, like why?
to
I
the
mean,
valley, like
they kind of
like.
are, but I mean, why not just have both shows? You know what I mean? Because I
Mm,
feel like Vanderpump does a good show. They just
yeah.
need to have different blood, you know?
Well, they need to have different people between now and then, but we'll see
Yeah,
how season 12 brings out.
I think that James and Allie are good on the show. I think they should bring their friends in,
Yeah.
like because they're younger, you
So,
know?
that are they? If can I ask you a question then?
What?
Are they already filming season 12?
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think so. They just had the reunion, so probably soon. Um, but Dana Wilkie's. So the chick, the account, what's it called? As your moms are watching.
Mm-hmm.
Thea, she's friends with the some of the people that work on the Valley. So she got the word that Vanderpump was going to have one more season. It's going to transfer over. They're going to transfer to the Valley, and then they're going to try to pick Vanderpump up. You know, they're going to add new people. So that's going to be next season, and they're going to try to bring it to. I mean, I
But
think
don't,
they can do it. I mean,
do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? Do you
no,
think that
I don't really.
do you
Huh?
think that the Valley's a better show?
Yes, absolutely. Did you see those people?
Yeah,
They're
I can.
so much better than Jax. They're so cooler. They're so much cooler. They're awesome.
Yeah,
Those people on that show, Danny Cook or Danny Good or whatever his name is,
I agree.
they are awesome. And they
I
are
feel like
characters.
the Valley keeps me tied in
That's what I mean. Like
with the
that show.
whole show.
Yeah.
But
So like if you
but
just
I
add
don't.
the
But I'm lucky, Kristen, if I can make it between because I don't. Sometimes I don't even watch the whole
why?
Vanderpump.
Oh yeah. It gets annoying. I actually just watched the end of it earlier because it's like I saw the fight with Sheena and Joe and I was already annoyed by it on somebody's recap and I was like, oh, I can't watch. I'm gonna get pissed. I
Yeah,
just couldn't believe
I
he really.
watched the whole thing of the Valley.
Yeah, me too.
I do watch the whole Valley show, but
Yeah, me too. So good.
I can't picture myself to watch the whole of the uh
Vanderpump.
Vanderpump because Vanderpump is just so dry this season. It's just so.
Well, I mean, I think that we're gonna have other people next time. So, I mean, I think we're just looking at something we've already seen before, and it's like we're already annoyed by it because we've
Yeah.
already know what's happening. But next season, we're gonna have. Hopefully, we're not gonna be like worried about watch it. We're not gonna get all the new. I don't know. Maybe we will.
But do you think that it's going to change it that much?
Well,
If
yeah,
we
because it's not gonna be the same people.
Okay, I didn't
I
know.
don't know about
But
Tom though. I don't know about Tom and Tom. Maybe
mhm.
they'll stay, and maybe she and Law. I don't know what they're gonna do. We'll have to
I
find
don't
out.
think that Tom's going to stay. So I don't
They
think
can't get rid
Tom.
of the Tom. I mean, geez, could they get rid of the Toms? No, 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 no. They won't get rid of the Toms. Oh man, watch this happen. Tom's gonna have like literally run the Vanderpump show
Uh,
with all the Tom servers.
they better
That's
not be
probably
run. They better not run that show. Cause if they run that show, I can tell you one thing, Kirsty. If he takes over that show, I'm not watching it. Nope. Uh,
yeah.
nope.
Um,
I can't picture myself. Nope. No thank
man,
you.
did you? Were you on Vanderpump? Were you on Pascal the other night when I called in? I called
What
in. I was on live.
when I was there,
I don't know. I think you were. I think you were in
I
the
was
chat.
I was in a chat, but I was trying to call in, but
Yeah.
I was trying to call in, but the number they kept saying the number was invalid. So
I had to call from my actual telephone. It's weird. Like he doesn't put the link up. I was calling from my actual phone. Like,
well, I have
uh,
a cell phone,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I dialed the phone number and it said the number was
Invalid.
it couldn't it said it wouldn't go through. So I asked him to put the number down again. But
Yeah.
I dialed the number right again and it wouldn't go through, so I couldn't get
You hit a
in.
one. No, you hit like the one. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't put the one in there.
That's why, Dustin. When you call out, because this isn't a cell phone. Like you got to remember, we're calling like a regular phone line. I think so. Like we have to dial the one. I realize that. That's probably
Okay,
why.
I didn't know that. I just thought you had to put the 30
No, because
30.
like you have to
Uh,
dial one and then whatever his number is because you got to get let the I guess the phone line know that it's an outside of the state. You know what I mean?
uh, I didn't know that.
You're not
That's what
used
I
to
know.
doing that with regular
Well, I
phone.
know you had to put the one. Well, I didn't put the one. Well, see, I didn't put the one in front of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it didn't work probably. Um, I don't know.
But I heard what you said on the live though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. So yeah, I was there. I mean, I just feel like, how did he get in the water? It doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
He didn't have any water in his lungs. Remember, I said that to you. He might not have water in his lungs. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I
And I
remember.
was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, Dustin, what if he doesn't have water in his lungs? Then he got put in there on purpose. Like
Yeah.
he didn't literally just stop breathing on his own. You know what I mean? Like he had to have been inhaling it. So
Hmm.
anyway, but my food just got here.
Oh, it did. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Did was you in there when I made the when I was you in there last night when I was watching with John when I was in the chat with Jonathan?
Were you on? Was it on Pascal's or
No,
John?
no. When I last night when I made it when I last night when I
No,
was in the chat with Jonathan,
I
which
couldn't get my phone to work, or I couldn't get my internet to stay up.
well,
Yeah,
I'm sorry I had to cancel last night because my internet was out too. So
I know. I was like, I saw Aaron's message. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was like, I just couldn't, you know. Uh, but
I didn't. Of course,
mhm,
my company. Have you ever heard of Plume
mm,
Company? Like it's a router. It'll send the signal to the to the whole
mhm.
house. It's a router. Well, their tower went down,
Oh no,
and since the whole tower went down, my whole internet went down.
yeah,
But
so do I.
it wasn't out for very long, but like 30 minutes or so. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I hurried up and messaged Aaron because I didn't know if I could get to the show in time.
I know. Well, I was like, my brain wasn't working right anyway, so I was like,
Mhm.
that kind of worked out well because I was like, I could not mess with this anymore. I couldn't deal with the Wi-Fi, and like, I just was like, got the windows put in. I'm like, you know what? I got too much to do. But I was just excited today. We opened up all the windows for the first time, and the breeze is amazing.
Yeah.
It comes right off of the water, and it comes all the way down. I didn't realize I haven't had my windows open in years. I didn't realize how it's amazing. I'm so excited. Like,
Were they
I
broken, or is that
yeah,
why?
they were broken. They were all
Okay.
broken.
Mhm.
All the screens are ripped out because people tried to rob me. So,
Oh my god.
yep.
I hope they have a warranty on them. Them
Not the broken
windows.
ones. They're like 25 years old. So,
No, I'm talking about the new ones in case
oh
something
yeah, they
happens.
do. They do. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. But
Mm.
all right, I want to end the stream. I want to
All
go
right.
eat.
You
But
have a
I
good.
appreciate you. I'm sorry that I'm gonna start. I can tell my mood's changing, and I just don't want to affect everybody else.
That's okay.
But thanks for doing this. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon in the chat.
I
In the
will. I'll
You'll
be
be
in touch.
around.
I'll be in touch with you.
Yeah, you're like you know how like Schwartz is a makeout slut. You're like a
Yeah.
live slut. You're always on everybody's lives. I was like, he's cheating on me, slut. Schwartz is a makeout slut. Dustin's a live slut. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. That was funny though.
Yeah.
Just
I
laughing.
go. I go everywhere.
See, you admit it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I had uh, but I do feel the most comfortable with my team over here.
I
Uh,
know, me too.
with I don't. I'm gonna. I'll say something to you backstage after this. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't. I feel the most comfortable with my whole team, so I try to stay between the Juice Radio and Talk Show team. Um,
you too.
I was up here on Divas, uh, Chronicles of Gray Hair Diva, but I can't stay on there very long because
No.
they try to talk over. They every time I want to talk, somebody else starts talking, and I couldn't even get the words out. So
Mm,
that kind, I just don't feel welcome with Diva over there. I don't know
I've
why
never
all of
done
a I don't know why all of a sudden I feel like that, but I feel more comfortable with my team.
I know. I was afraid to call in the Pascals the other night. Took me forever to do it. I was like, I kept hanging up and do it. I was like, I didn't want to call in because I feel like I can't see him, so I'm like yelling. I feel like it was weird. I feel like I
Well,
can't.
well,
I
you, well, he doesn't. I don't think he has that StreamYard stuff.
I think he does, but he doesn't use it. I was about to tell him I wanted to call him, but I wanted him to drop the link so I can just do it this way. But
Yeah,
all right, I gotta go.
yeah. But thank you.
You're welcome. I will talk to you in the DMs. I want to go eat dinner and like try to get my brain off of this person that's messaging me and making me mad.
All right. Is something okay? Is everything okay with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
same old shit.
All right. Uh.
I'll talk to you after I eat. I'll get a hold of you on Instagram.
Okay.
If you guys like, there's nobody here, but everybody like comment and subscribe to the people that are watching, and we'll
Nobody's
see.
on here.
I know that's weird. I feel like it's like I don't know. What are we like cloaked or something? I feel like we're cloaked. It's odd for that.
Maybe it's StreamYard acting up again.
You know what? It has been too, though. I know it has been. So
Because I was on
maybe they didn't
Regina's.
get notification.
I was on Regina's live. Um. On Monday having my show,
Yeah.
and she kept saying that it would people on Facebook, we couldn't see the comments
Yeah.
on Facebook. Usually
Mm,
it connects to each other, but I don't know.
I know. Weird. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But all right. I am losing energy. I will talk to you later, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Dustin, I'll talk to
Uh,
you later.
Talk to you
Bye. Love
later.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.
I love you. Bye.
Love you.